Well, Halloween is just 2 days away, and as a parent, you might have some questions about the holiday. How much candy is too much? And what if a younger child gets scared? Well, here to answer some of these questions and more is Dr. Willough Jenkins, pediatric psychiatrist from Rady Children's Hospital. First of all, thank you for joining us on the 4.
Thank you.
Can't believe we're already at Halloween almost.
I know. Where has the time gone?
It's been zipping by the end of the year. Someone's going to just press fast forward on it. Yeah. But some good questions here for people that have younger children. The doorbell rings, they open it up all excited, and then there's somebody in a really scary costume or mask. How do we handle that ahead of time? What's the best way to try to explain to a very little kid, a 2-, 3-year-old, what's going to happen this day?
Well, I think first off, remember it's okay to be nervous, and Halloween should be fun, not spooky. So the best thing is to prepare them and talk about what might happen. People may be in costumes, people might be doing spooky things or saying scary things, and all the sounds. Sometimes there's fireworks and firecrackers. So if you can prepare them in advance and even role play that situation, maybe pretend to go to the door and answer and have them kind of be exposed to that ahead of time can really help.
Okay, so almost like a little role play today or tomorrow to get them ready for Thursday.
Yes.
Good idea. All right, does candy really make kids act nuts on Halloween?
This is the myth that everybody fights me on because the research shows it's not true.
Really?
They've done controlled studies and they show that candy does not cause bad behavior or hyperactivity. I know. The thought is that all of the excitement that comes with candy, especially on Halloween, usually you've stayed up late, you're so excited, there's so much going on.
Yes.
But it is one parents fight me on, but the research says no.
Okay, the research says no. Kids are going to pull that one out on Thursday. The research says no.
Yes.
But I remember as a kid, my mom letting us have at it.
Yeah.
Here's the candy bag, and she never took it away during Halloween. Should we be taking it away and kind of monitoring how much they have, or does it depend on the child, or just for one night, let them go for it? What's your thought on that?
Oh, there's so many different schools of thought. I think for older kids, just let them do it. Trying to over-control that aspect isn't going to end well. For little kids, I think it's nice if you kind of put some away and let them have a few pieces and explain, like you can have some every day for a week or however it is.
Okay.
Because it's hard for them to control themselves.
Okay, well, that's good advice, because I don't want to have a fight on Halloween over a big bag of candy.
It's not worth it.
Older children, let's talk about that for a moment, because there's this school of thought that once you reach a certain age, you're too old to trick or treat. But they also want to participate in the holiday. So is there a magic age to say, okay, you're done from this, you're going to be handing out candy, or what is your thought on that?
I say no, because I think teens, they're at that final end stage of childhood, and if they want to go trick-or-treating, let's embrace it. There's so many other things they can be getting up to. So if you're trick-or-treating and you answer the door and there's a teenager, please celebrate them, welcome them, give them candy. I think it's wonderful if they can continue doing it and they want to.
Yeah, you're only a kid once,
Yeah.
right? But as I mentioned before, this is the beginning of the craziest time of the year for a lot of families and parents. So Thanksgiving's going to be here, and then we're right into the holidays and Christmas. How do we remain calm and composed as parents during this time when we feel like if it's not money going out, it's our sanity at times?
I think just really making sure that you don't overschedule things, because I know certainly I fall victim to this. There's so many fun activities happening here in San Diego in the holidays, and you want to do it all, and making sure that you don't pack every single weekend with activities, schedule those down times, and just remind yourself what the point of it all is. It's to celebrate family and be together. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to buy everything.
Good idea. All right, I like that. All right, Dr. Willough Jenkins from Rady Children's Hospital. You're an expert in all these topics, and we always appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Carlos, and back to you.